The morning's here.
And a good morning to you from us to you. We are a Laughing Place Disney Morning Show. I am D.B. Mosley, co-founder here. There's our executive editorial director in Teal, Kyle Burbank.
Idaho.
And we're going to talk Disney with you this morning. We hope you're out there. Hello, Fred Ramirez, Gio, JPP, and whoever else is watching this morning. Let's get started. Stock price yesterday, 121. Nope, today 121.09. I'm off to a great start. Yesterday it was 122.57. Today it's 121.09. Yesterday was down. Today is down again. Could $80 be in the future, Kyle?
Yes. No. I mean, in the future, not the near future.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah, like when they stock split again. All right. Let's go on.
Dude, have you ever seen the movie The Aviator?
I have.
You know how Howard Hughes was starting to lose his mind? He'd say, like, show me all the blueprints.
Yes.
Apparently AIs can also have meltdowns because Rachel just got stuck on something. Both of the things that she sent in were completely broken, and and she is out of credits for another 4 days. So you're gonna hear me read her script. Hello there, and welcome to another edition of the. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I have a get the full effect. Hello there, and welcome to another edition of the LP Disney Weather Report. She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean I am the one who will dance on the floor in the round? She said, I am the one who will dance on the floor in the round. She told me her name was Billie Jean, and she caused a scene. Then every head turned, and the eyes have dreamed of being the one who will dance on the floor in the round. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. And mother always told me, be careful who you love and be careful what you do before the lie, because the lie becomes the truth. Hey, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who tells me I am the one, but the kid is not my son. Let's get to the weather. Anaheim will be high we'll have a high of 88 today and will once again be quite sunny. Walt Disney World will hit 91, which will feel like 100 before thunderstorms arrive in the mid-afternoon and likely linger into the evening. Those should finally subside before too late, though, so hopefully nighttime entertainment can continue. Castaway Cay had some showers earlier, but should be dry for the rest of the day with a high of 83. Meanwhile, Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point will be partly cloudy today with an 84-degree high, nearly feeling like 10 degrees warmer. Disneyland Paris is sunny and 76 tonight, but will plummet into the mid-60s when the sun does finally go down. Tomorrow, Tokyo will warm to a triple-digit heat index before thunderstorms pop up around lunch, and it'll be pop up a lunch and something for the rest of the day. It'll be quite hot for the rest of the day, too. Shanghai will also be rainy tomorrow and will top out at 91, though it'll feel like 103. Lastly, Hong Kong will start the day with storm chances that will last into the evening, take a brief break, and then return at night. Through it all, their high of 86 on paper will feel like 98. And that will do it for another Disney weather update. I'll see you all soon.
Wow, that was interesting.
That was probably not the best idea. As I stay halfway through, I'm like, it's not working out for me.
Do you remember when you did it every day?
Yeah. I did it differently.
All right, let's get
I can't bring Ethan back. He died.
Wow.
Everyone wants to make money now. They can't just have a free robot that reads the news for me. I have to pay for that. So it's not fair.
Well, speaking of free robots,
Walt Disney World.
There we go.
The holidays have just been announced. So yesterday they revealed that November 14th through December 31st will officially be holiday season at the Walt Disney World Resort, rather. Except for Epcot, their Festival of the Holidays is always a little delayed, so that won't be coming until November 28th. All the things you love about Walt Disney World, the holidays, will return. Jingle Cruise will be back. Festival of the Holidays, the Candlelight Processional, delicious treats and merchandise.
Merchandise, really? Wow.
Frozen thing, the what was that? That was the Glimmering Greenhouses, or whatever the last.
Yeah.
They changed the name.
I don't know.
So yeah, all of that will be back. And then today they doubled down, giving us details about their the menagerie thing is also back. Jollywood Nights is returning for 2025. It'll be available on select dates November 8th through December 22nd. This year, tickets will range from $159 to $199, and that upper end is once again an increase over last year. Last year it was $159 to $179. The dates are pretty much in line with it, though. This year, a lot of returning stuff. Miguel will be over at the Holiday Fiesta en la Calle. So that's one thing that's new. Also, the Little Mermaid show and Disney Villains will be available for guests during the parties, it sounds like. And then Glisten, the not ice skating show, but skating show will be back. Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam. Disney Holidays in Hollywood, which is the Muppets thing. And then What's This? The Nightmare Before Christmas will all be back. So tickets will go on sale soon for that. And then Very Merry Christmas Party also returning. This year's ticket price is once again increasing from last year. It was $169 to $219. This year it's going to go up to $229 is the top ticket. And these will be on select nights November 7th through December 21st with all the same stuff.
There we go. That was quite the mouthful. And speaking of jolly, the sequel to The Devil Wears Prada is coming, The Devil Wears Prada 2, and we have learned of a new co-star there. Production is underway for the 2006 hit film starring Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway. Simone Ashley of Bridgerton. Do you watch Bridgerton, Kyle?
Bridgerton?
Is it Bridgerton, not Bridgerton?
I think it's Bridgerton.
It does say Bridge, but in my head, it's always Bridgerton. I've never watched it.
I have not watched Bridgerton. I think Becca's listened to some of the books and therefore has watched some of the series. But
if you've listened to the books, you definitely know how it's pronounced. Anyway, she's been added to the cast along with, which one is she in this picture? I don't even know. I know who Lucy Liu is. But
I think she's the middle one.
She is the middle one. Thank you.
Because the story was originally just about her, and then right as we hit publish, they announced several more, and we're like, I'm not doing this again.
So Lucy Liu, Justin Theroux, BJ Novak, Pauline Chalamet, Helen J. Shen, Conrad Ricamora, comedian Caleb Huron. They are all set to appear in the 2026 film. I presume cameos. Is this a film with a lot of cameos? I didn't see the original.
I wouldn't. I mean, I guess it could be because the original is at like a fashion magazine, so these people could be coming in, even potentially playing themselves or
So anyway,
like that.
Lots of stars named. This comes out May 1st, 2026, less than a year away. Did you see the original Devil Wears Prada?
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
I've heard it's really good. I just, I don't like to laugh.
Well, over at Walt Disney World, runDisney has announced the event themes for their Springtime Surprise 2026. So these aren't the official names, but give you an idea of the characters being featured for each one. We have Nick and Judy, the Zootopia 5K, Pooh and Tigger on the 10K.
Pooh's got no pants.
They even said on the thing, if you're gonna Disney bound as Pooh, make sure you wear pants.
Apparently, you can just go naked.
Joy and Sadness for the 10 miler, which feels appropriate because you'll feel both of those things during a run that long. And then Aladdin and Genie are the faces of the challenge, which is the 10K and the half marathon. The hardest part is getting up at 2 in the morning twice in a row. Ohana, this is a yoga event. This is a different, you can add this on to your race weekend. And so, the Springtime Surprise will be at Walt Disney World Resort April 16th through the 20th next year.
Awesome. All right. It is Sharkfest is underway, the biggest week of the year. And Disney Junior, of course, is getting in the game. I don't know why you would think otherwise. So in celebration of Nat Geo Sharkfest, they are airing shark-themed episodes this week. Series such as Marvel's Spidey and His Amazing Friends, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Disney Junior, Ariel, The Little Mermaid. And as you're seeing here, there's also a new music video called It's Jeff for Spidey and His Amazing Friends. Written by someone from a band that I believe you're familiar with, Kyle.
Yeah, so Patrick Stump of Fall Out Boy does all the music for Spidey and His Amazing Friends, and he wrote this song about Jeff the Land Shark, which is Mike Mack's one of his favorite Marvel characters. Probably, he's a relatively new character. And so, it's kind of funny to have Mac's favorite character and Becca's favorite band coming together for this
all coming
fun
together
song.
on Disney
They say
Junior.
he can't clap his hands, or he can't applaud, so give him a hand.
They come together for Disney Junior celebration of Sharkfest on Nat Geo. Talk about synergy. Synergy has never been in quite so great supply.
Exactly. Well, speaking of synergy, they're bringing plenty of it to the San Diego ComicCon 2025. So in addition to all the panels that they'll have, they've announced some of the activations that they'll have. So if you've never been to San Diego Comic-Con, the entire Gaslamp District, is that what's called, of San Diego.
No, actually, Kyle, it's called Gaslight District. Trust me.
Exactly. Thank you. The whole area of San Diego is taken over by things. So anyway, we'll have a very Abbott block party where you can get Philly water ice and get waterfront views of the Sky High Ferris wheel. Alien Earth Wreckage, that's what this is. You can check that out at the Hilton Bayfront Lawn. If you're a Percy Jackson fan, you'll want to head over to Fifth Avenue and L Street, as you can see through the mist, discover which of the gods they've been claimed by, and use exclusive drachma for God-inspired swag from mythical beings. And then finally, you can step into the King of the Hill backyard for a cookout complete with barbecue bites served up throughout the day. That'll be right next to the convention center in the Bayfront parking lot A. So all sorts of fun stuff if you're headed to San Diego. Even if you don't have a badge for Comic-Con, you might be able to experience some of these things.
Our player doesn't have a mute button or a volume button. Oh, there it is. Okay. I just messed up.
All right. Okay. I'll forgive you.
It didn't appear at first. There is a 1-minute sizzle reel highlighting all the cool stuff coming to Disney Plus and Hulu. It's a lot of fun. You should go check this out. A lot of quick clips of stuff. So if there's a show you're looking forward to, you can maybe get a little bit of footage you haven't seen. The shows include Alien Earth, my biggest thing I'm looking forward to. All's Fair, Chad Powers, King of the Hill revival, Only Murders in the Building, Percy Jackson, the Olympian, Season 2, The Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox, the second most thing I'm most looking forward to, Wonder Man, and Zombies 4, Dawn of the Vampires, which you might hear a little more about later in this show.
Yeah, and in some more news, so they have FX. Disney is looking to sell some cable channels, but probably not the ones you are thinking of or realize that they own, because they're looking to sell off A&E, History, Lifetime, and others. And if you're saying to yourself, I was not aware that those were in the Disney thing, well, they're actually a joint venture with Hearst that they've had for many years, and now they're looking to offload. Many
years. All right.
Yes, I need to hit the big old review button.
And I've had my share of bad reviews. I still remember my first good one, though. Everything else in this production of Our Town was simply terrible. Joey Tribbiani was abysmal.
But Zombies 4, Dawn of the Vampires. Alex had a chance to review it. It premieres tomorrow, I believe. His headline, Zombies 4, Dawn of the Vampires brings fresh blood to the franchise. His subhead is Disney Channel franchise blends old and new in a summer camp adventure with fresh fangs and familiar faces. His final paragraph, with werewolves, aliens, and now vampires in the mix, the franchise has expanded far beyond its undead origins. Zombies might be a misnomer at this point, but Dawn of the Vampires proves there's still creative blood in this monster musical series. Whether it's the end of an era or the start of something new, this fourth installment delivers comfort food with a pop soundtrack and fanged tooth smile. It gives Zombies 4, Dawn of the Vampires 3.5 out of 5 blood fruit.
And who did that review?
Alex Rife.
All right, next up, we have something on the other end of the family spectrum, and that is Bachelor in Paradise Season 10, which Rebecca took a look at. Rebecca Mosley, my wife. This is, her subhead is Air Conditioning, Iguanas, and $500,000. And she writes, the vibes this season feel noticeably different, starting with a more visually polished cast and a new picturesque setting. From their entrances to the poolside interactions, everything feels more layered and cinematic. There's a clear visual upgrade, and it's matched by a production style. It's clear Bachelor in Paradise is seeking to shake things up this season, and maybe the addition of more getting-to-know-you activities like tonight's informational exercise will improve their odds of finding a love that lasts. You a big fan of BIP, Kyle?
Never watched it beyond the theme song. Almost paradise when I get on heaven's door.
I don't think they wrote that.
I don't think they wrote it. I'm just saying that's the theme. Anyway.
Ba, 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 ba.
Stepping outside of the world of Disney, our own Benji Breitbart had a chance to screen the new Superman, directed by James Gunn. And his headline is Superman soars once again thanks to James Gunn's new take. And his subhead is This version of Man of Steel is no, quote, Man of Steel, as in reference to the previous franchise. His final paragraph, there will be much discussion about Superman and trying to compare its universe to the MCU. The James Gunn connection will only amplify those trying to find parallels, but while the film definitely takes place in the DC universe, it spends nearly no time on universe building. Therefore, it's a bit futile to try and compare the DCU to, oh, I guess it is just DCU. He's correct. To the MCU, but as a film, this is the best film version of Superman we've had since before I was born. I give Superman 4 out of 5 stars.
Why is it not DCCU?
It was DCEU, the extended universe for a while, but I think with James Gunn now taking over the reins, I think they've shortened it to the DCU.
Universe? Disney, DC. What does DC stand for?
I don't know. District of Columbia?
No.
Dumb Comics?
Wow.
And the rest.
Comics just sitting around.
The Disneyland Resort. Din Tai Fung, one of the best restaurants at the Disneyland Resort, has a special deal for Magic Key holders. If you place a takeout order of $65 or more between now and the 13th, you can get this fun little pin set for yourself, absolutely free. If you're not an annual pass holder, if you're not a Magic Key holder, though, if you do a takeout order of 150 or more, you can claim this as well, or it's available just to purchase for $19.50.
And we forgot to take notes.
You had the notes there. Did you erase the notes?
I must have.
All right. Well, I can tell you.
I mean, I remember what it is, but yeah, you're right. I had the notes there. What in the world happened? Anyway, Father of the Bride, which I'm guessing Kyle is a big fan of. You ever seen this movie?
I don't think so.
Me either. It's like a hugely popular movie. I can't believe it.
Anyway. And it's the Martin you are okay with.
Yes, of the two. I mean, I'm not in love with them, but of the two, he clearly is. Anyway, this is a classic film from the 90s, a millennial film, a millennial movie. And it will be coming to the Wonderful World of Disney on ABC Sunday, July 27th. So Steve Martin, Diane Keaton, Kimberly Williams, and the other Martin Short, B.D. Wong, and what I'm guessing is a very young Kieran Culkin are all in this film.
Nice. Barely Necessities happened yesterday, in case you missed it, and with both of our wives, they got to talk about a lot of different things, from Coca-Cola to Fantastic Four, Roosevelt's, and much more. So be sure to check that out if you missed it. We also had another episode of Disney Trivia Live yesterday. It's not as quite fun to watch after the fact, but you can test your knowledge, see if you would have won. That's what's important.
It's still fun. It's a fun show to watch, even
especially this, because it's the stills and things. Those are fun to see if you can identify quickly.
How'd you do on that one, Kyle?
I did really well. I think I missed 2.
Okay.
There was the one that my only guess was Ellen DeGeneres. So.
What were you? That was a weird guess.
Did you see the kid? The back of his hair looked exactly like Ellen. I didn't think it actually was Ellen. I'm just saying.
I'm the only person who can identify Ellen by the back of her hair.
Well, I thought you'd think it was funny. And then finally, we're back with another episode of the Zacks of Life podcast. This was episode 90, and it's been 9 months since we did a show. But if you've seen Ironheart, you'll know there's a very specific reason why we decided to do this now. But we talk about the entire series. We also catch up on our thoughts on Marvel projects over the past 9 months and get into a little bit of Marvel news. So you can check that out wherever you get podcasts.
All right. What was my non-Disney movie, Fred Ramirez? And was it flawless? Did we have no mistakes yesterday?
I mean, the poll is
Other than that. Okay.
I'm sure you got some other error.
Good point. We had some poll issues.
The fun stuff.
Well, with Fantastic Four First Steps coming out very soon, Disney's having a little fun, and they've You can find the listing for the Baxter Building, which is the Fantastic Four's headquarters, on Zillow, listing for a price of $4,400,000, just all fours. 400, 400,
Wait a second, say the number, Kyle.
4,044. Yeah. 444,444. That's how you would say that. This is why I don't write big checks. I make them do it, which would be quite a steal because I think this is in New York or whatever. So, I mean, that's nothing. Anyway, you can find they've also made this fun video, and there's all sorts of cute Easter eggs and details on that listing. So go to the Laughing Place and you can read all about it.
Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, a Disney movie. Fred Ramirez.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is now. Yeah. Finally, today's pocket pick comes from one Rebecca Mosley, who, or it comes via, it's British Ears, the one who tweeted it. Apparently, this Florida parade in the heavy rain.
Wow, and they ran it.
Probably one of those where they'd already started. You kind of have to commit to the bit.
That's crazy rain. I mean, I've been in Florida rain like this. It's crazy.
What's funny is with like the fake snow on those things, it almost looks like it's snowing because it just kind of blends in.
I'm guessing there's minimal. Nope, there they are. They're swinging away. Oh goodness, this is an awesome video. Should put this into do. Download article. Anyway.
All right, Doobie, are you ready?
I am so ready. The
All
Liberty
right.
Bell.
First, let me set up my boop. There we go. All right. On this day in 1951, an actor was born. His biggest Disney credit is starring in The Muppets, the one with Jason Segel, and he is also an adaptation, which is not a Disney movie, but that would be my favorite credit of his.
I was going to say he is. Most people widely agree his best role was in The Muppets. 1951, but the newer Muppets, so it's not Michael Caine. It's not Michael Caine. I have no idea. Oh, James Duval.
No, it is Chris Cooper.
I don't even. Oh, my favorite film of his, even though I wouldn't know his name, is Breach, where he plays a FBI agent who was actually a spy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a baby movie. Born with the
it is not. I might watch it today. I love that movie so much. I can watch that anytime.
On this day in 1956, an actor who has so many Disney credits is not a Disney legend, but I'm sure that's because he turned it down, because he is in Toy Story. He is in That Thing You Do. He's in Splash, and he played Walt Disney.
And he's not a Disney legend?
I am pretty sure that he is not, but his co-star is.
How can Tom Hanks not be a Disney legend?
I think he must have turned it down. I'm double check it. I'm pretty sure Tom Hanks is not a Disney legend.
No, I'm sure you're right, but that's just a crazy thought.
So this is obviously Saving Mr. Banks.
He played Walt Disney. He is the lead voice in, what is that? Maybe their biggest franchise? Not like Princess, but biggest movie-based franchise, Toy Story, maybe?
And he kicked off Touchstone Pictures.
He kicked off Touchstone Pictures.
Yeah. He's like the most legendy legend who's not a legend.
We need to have that list. Why aren't these people Disney legends? And all of them is going to be because they didn't want to come to the ceremony.
Probably. On this day in 1976, an actor was born, best known for... I'll tell you the other stuff. I'll lead up to the one that you'll know. He is a voice on Kim Possible. He is also apparently narrated the Jungle Book Mowgli story.
Oh.
Directed episodes of Phil of the Future, That's So Raven, and Hannah Montana, but he is best known for an ABC series called The Wonder Years.
Oh, my good buddy Fred Savage.
Your good buddy Fred Savage, seen here on the cover of Disney Adventures magazine.
Actually, he's not my good buddy, but his co-star in The Wonder Years, Jason Hurley, played his older brother. We played soccer together.
Okay, nice. Doobie, on this day in 1982, a revolutionary movie was released.
You know what? Speaking of Fred Savage, just go check out his role. He's a guest star in an episode of Law and Order where is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy? It's a chilling role. Highly recommended for such a lovable guy. Anyway, say this one again.
1982, groundbreaking revolutionary film released by Disney.
Tron.
Tron.
Or as I like to call it, T-Ron.
T-Ron.
Never seen it all the way through. Started it maybe 10 times. Never got through it.
On this day in 1999, something at Walt Disney World closed. Not in a theme park.
River Country?
Close.
Oh, dang it. I thought I was in such a roll. What does close mean? Like geographically?
I don't know.
You said close.
What's another thing that closed? You'll tell me if it's... I don't know enough about either of these things, but I feel like...
Can I get another hint?
You're on the right track. Something else that's been abandoned and was...
I don't know.
Discovery Island.
Dang it, I was close. I should have said that.
See?
And they are geographically very close.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to lead you astray. Anyway.
I got to go there. I never did River Country, but I did do Discovery Island.
On this day in 2012, the attraction that you've said has the worst entry of any Disney attraction in the world opened at Tokyo Disney Sea.
That's not my opinion. That is absolute 100% fact. Toy Story Mania in Tokyo Disney Sea. I went through that mouth. It was not a pleasant experience.
Finally, on this day in 2021, a Marvel film debuted.
They all run together.
This one should stand out because it opened in 2021, and you could watch it not only in theaters, but on Disney Plus.
Is it one of those Guardians of the Galaxies?
No, it stars an actress who you're very familiar with.
Oh, Black Widow. I like that movie. I really did. That was actually a good movie. I did see it in theaters, and she is great in Jurassic World Rebirth. Go see it. Don't listen to all the naysayers. It is a fun movie. Not a great movie. A fun movie, but she is great. Go see it. I'm very disappointed Gideon doesn't want to see it with me. I've been looking forward to seeing it again.
That's so weird. Why doesn't he want to see it with you?
He doesn't really have an interest in the franchise.
Okay.
I should say the franchise, in the further movies. He does not like to see bad movies. And so he was going to see it for me, but then I've seen it already. And so now he's like, Dad, I really don't want to see it. So
anyway, well, thanks everyone for joining us for the Disney Morning Show. I don't think we have anything else coming up today, but we'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, we do the show every day.
Okay. Fair enough.
If they can run that parade every day, we can do the show every day.
Well, anyway, yes, thanks so all for watching. Make sure you subscribe, ring the bell so you get notified whenever we go live. And Doobie has a video I'll be publishing in the next hour or two. So be sure to check that out as well. And we will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.